Hello everyone, welcome to the Whiteboard Monday of ChargeBee. This is the first ever edition, so bear with me for any quirks. Right, let's look at the subscription top 3 recurring billing challenges. This is our first topic. So when it comes to recurring billing, what we are talking about is you have a bunch of customers you charge monthly, quarterly, half yearly and annually, right? So you need to charge these customers on a continuous basis, bill them, invoice them and then collect the money online. Let's look at top 3 challenges that most businesses face when it comes to collecting money online, right? Now, let's say you have like 100 customers or 200 customers. And you have stored the credit card online from these customers and you want to charge them on a regular basis. What happens is 5 to 15% of these cards tend to go bad over a period of time. So when I say go bad, it means it could be things like your credit card is about to expire, right, or has expired. You have these soft failures like the credit card maxed out, or the bank has denied the card, and this could be recovered sometimes, right? Now all these failures can be recovered easily. You don't have to lose the customer because a failure happened once, right? Now that is where we have this process called dunning management that comes into play. By this, what we mean is there can be a soft recovery from these soft failures, right? So you can have an automated notification that informs the customer 30 days in advance that your card is about to expire, right? Or if it has expired, you don't have to dump the card and say, hey, I'm going to deny access for this customer, right? You could say, you can configure and charge in your application saying, I want to notify this customer a few times, right? Give them a chance to actually put another alternate card on file, retry this transaction after 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, and then have a mechanism to automatically configure the details so that this is taken care of by the system, so you don't have to remember each failure and do that. And similarly, you can also have, you don't have to suspend or cancel the account, right? You have the option to say, let me continue to allow this customer to downgrade them to a freemium plan if you have one, or you could say, I want to suspend this account temporarily, right, and I want to recover it after the several retries. So you should have the ability to recover from these soft failures, have the ability to notify them automatically, so that these operational issues doesn't bog you down from actually serving your real customers. So that's the dunning management. That's a key challenge when it comes to recurring billing. The other aspect is having the ability to provide flexible billing options to your customers. By this, what we mean is you have customers on different plans. Let's say you have like 3 or 5 tiers for your price plans, and when you need to charge these customers move from one plan to a higher plan. Of course, you want them to pay more, right? When they upgrade, you don't have to necessarily ask the customer to come and put their credit card on file one more time before they do the billing, right? You would have, if you are a PayPal standard user, then you would have experienced this pain where customers are asked to come and authorize the payment one more time. You do not have to necessarily do that, right? So you should provide the option to seamlessly upgrade or downgrade between these plans, and you should also provide them with flexibility to say, postpone the billing. The customer might have a special request saying, don't charge me I signed up on 20th, you're charging me on every 20th, but I prefer all my billing to be aligned on a single day, right? Charge me on 7th of every month, right? Can your system do that so that the customer you can align that, right? And then allow customers to prorate the billing, right? They might upgrade between accounts or downgrade. Don't charge them for the full month, right? Provide them a flexibility to say prorate this account and charge only for the period that they are paying for that month or quarter, right? Similarly, you should have the ability to provide credits to your customers. Let's say there is touch wood shouldn't happen, but let's say there is an outage of 3 or 2 hours, 4 hours. You don't want your customers to leave in droves, right? You definitely need to react proactively and tell your customers, hey, apologize, something bad happened with the hosting provider. I'm going to give you 1 month's worth of service credit free, and we hope you will stay with us, right? You could do that with credits, and you can also upsell these promotions, create coupons, and then try and upsell your customers to a higher plan. Let's say they are checking out a specific feature that you released recently that they want, but that's not available on the current plan. How do you actually promote them and sell that particular feature? Does your billing solution provide that ability easily, right? That's something you might want. And then how do you tie all this information of different kinds of flexible billing, the proration and the discounts and credits, tie beautifully to your invoicing so that you do not have to spend days and weeks trying to generate just the invoices, send it out to the customer? How do you make sure? You need to make sure the invoices are automated, and it would tie beautifully to all this information that you are giving. The flexibility that you're giving in your billing becomes as part of the invoice, so they receive the invoice without any confusion, right? So when somebody looks at an invoice, you would have definitely seen the AWS statements, right? If you're an Amazon AWS customer, the details are spelled out very nicely, right? Where they say, this is your credit, this is your free tier, and then these are the discounts you got for such and such server in these time zones, and it's unambiguous, right? That kind of level of unambiguity is required, clarity is required in an invoice to avoid any chargebacks or any confusion from the customer. And of course, you need the ability to provide them the ability to reach out to you first for any clarifications and reconcile that with your customer before they go to the credit card processor and say, hey, somebody's billing me the amount that I was not expecting, right? That's something that you need with that ability to generate the invoice automatically. Similarly, the payment collections need to work like clockwork, right? So you don't have to chase the invoices and then have lots of days sales outstanding. You need the ability to just collect the money with your credit cards easily. So with that, these are the top 3 challenges that you would face when it comes to recurring billing. So make sure you are able to address these. Thank you.